Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I am Rex, and today
We're doing Four Roses, a gift from Harry Falkenburg, who today becomes a patron saint of whiskey.
Harry Falkenburg,
You patron saint of whiskey. I'm only gonna do it twice. I'm starting to get dizzy these days.
you know,
Oh.
crusty old man
I
can't
know,
even
right?
ding anymore.
So this is an interesting one because this is Four Roses, and we've done quite a few Four Roses things.
Yes.
But this one is called the Small Batch Select.
Okay.
Now, if you remember, Four Roses, and we're going to compare this to just the typical small batch.
That is 4 roses.
Four Roses has 10 different bourbon recipes. 5 yeast strains and 2 mash bills.
Okay.
And they make all of those, and they blend them in different proportions to create different things.
Yeah.
And when they do single barrel releases, you'll get one of the 10.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, this is a combination of 6 of their recipes
Yeah.
blended together into one whiskey. Hand-selected. It's a product of Brent Elliott as master distiller.
Do they only do bourbon? Have you heard of a 4 roses anything else?
No.
Neither have I.
I don't actually know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I've never thought to look for, I don't think so.
They could.
But I'd hesitate to say, absolutely not, and then find out that only at the distillery they do
In the
something
comments,
else.
if they make anything else 4 roses, let us know. I've only ever heard of their bourbon.
Yeah.
And bourbon, I mean, that's interesting. They go all in on bourbon.
So complex, too.
Yeah, but it's also so 4 roses.
Right.
I think, based on the nose, they live within the world of slight variations and nuances.
They do. They have, their 2 mash bills only differ in the rye and corn content. And one of them is 20% rye, and the other one is 35% rye.
This is, the proof is 52% alcohol, 104 proof. This,
There's a darkness to the corn dustiness on this.
There is.
It's sharp.
That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. There is that 52%. You get an alcohol ding.
Yeah.
But the flavors are dense enough to keep up with it, but it's a little bit more of an alcohol ding that I've
You know what it reminds me of is when you get dark chocolate that's dark enough that the bitterness is sharp. Mm-hmm. Like, you ever had that?
Yeah.
So instead of just the bitterness being rich, the bitterness is like, oof, that's sharp and bitter. That's what I smell.
You're still going to have the honey and the brown sugar, though.
Yeah.
We're talking bourbon here.
Yeah, still classic bourbon, but this is dense and sharp.
Ooh. Not a surprise on the taste. Pretty much what the nose was leading me to believe.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, it's sweeter than I expected. I was gonna get.
well,
It's
it gets
dry,
there.
though.
It finishes sweet. No,
Yeah.
It's dry. It's weird. Usually a dryness is going to deliver on the finish.
Right. This is a
This
reverse.
is dry on the front end, and then it's a sweeter finish.
Yeah.
It's good. If you like 4
It's
roses,
tannic.
it is. If you like
rounding and
4
sweet.
roses, you're not going to be disappointed. It's a 4 roses. I think it has
Absolutely.
a level of thickness in that body and in that character that you're not going to have just an easy, effortless little sipping whiskey with the 52% alcohol proof. It's starting to creep up there. You feel it on the nose. You taste it with a little bit of the ethanol. It doesn't go overboard, but I'm talking classic bourbon here.
Now I know this is just their single.
You know what, though? Eventually, if you just run your damn mouth, eventually it lands on a nice little, like a jammy note.
This is just the classic single barrel.
Let's
So
see if they can hear the note.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty jammy.
Okay, so this is one of the single barrel releases, 47.5D.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one of the runs this is, but
Yeah, very similar, of course. This actually is going to be more of a cherry. In the AB, you start to find more of a cherry in the small batch select.
Oh yeah, it's much sweeter in the nose.
Yep. AB, man, getting that reference point makes all the difference.
I never would have guessed. Whoa, that's way more. Everything's sweet. The whole, even though it smells drier, the palate, everything is sweet. Whereas coming back, this still starts tannic sweet and then sweet in this fast transition.
More of a sugared sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bizarre. Smells drier, Smells shinier.
I also get more of that tannic layer. Mm-hmm. It's also like a thicker layer around this.
Yeah.
But it's also a more sugary sweetness.
Right.
Interesting. Interesting.
I like this.
I like
It's
Four
more,
Roses.
yeah, of course. It's
So if
easy.
I'm reaching for a bourbon, I'm in the mood for something classic down the middle of the lane here.
Why not?
Four Roses is an excellent option. We got the Kyle Leckleitner.
Sure.
Rex Williams, what is the company and model of your scoot? We should have secured a sponsorship, Daniel.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't think of that.
Like, who are you? No. What?
Click. What did you do? You drew a dick on it?
Oh, Minnie. And I didn't.
Y'all did.
On the seat, too.
Yeah.
Just
that was actually me. That was the very first Bastards Ball. I was walking by and someone's like, Danny, you should draw something. I'm like, oh, I'll draw something.
It's Fat Scooters, PHAT, out of California. Jeremy Holmes, how hard is it to set up shots while filming to make Daniel appear like a small man instead of a large hobbit? Hold on a second. I took my shoes off. He's wearing lifts right now.
I'm wearing lifts. I'm wearing shoes with heels. Look, these are the shoes I'm wearing right now.
And your foot only goes down like that far?
My foot's actually only as wide as the top of this. This is a solid block of wood from here down. My foot stops here.
I'm saying.
One of those shoe horse things you used to keep your shoe shaped
You just
correctly.
leave it in there.
I leave it in there and just
tie it
stand
up.
on them. Yeah, tie it over the top.
Circling back, I'm getting, after this has had time to breathe a little bit, almost like a candied walnut now on the nose of this small batch.
Let's try a little bit of water to see what happens to this low oil, because I'm not getting a lot of oil content on this.
Yep.
Getting a lot of sugars and a lot of wood impact.
No, that was a little bit of water. That probably
Yeah.
took us down about the mid-40s maybe.
Nah,
High 40s?
I doubt that. I would guess.
We were only low 50s.
Yeah, I would guess maybe like 47, 48.
All right. Science.
Well,
Someone's outside.
yeah, they are. I don't know what that means.
I think they have their ear against the door.
Yeah.
See if they can...
I would. I could check the security cameras from my phone.
I need to know where the blind spots are. For
Yeah.
no reason.
Let's look outside. This is working. There's nobody out there.
Just a whiskey ghost. The world is haunted by the whiskey ghost.
Yeah, it's empty. A lot of wind, though. Oh, you know what it is? He didn't shut the door all the way, and so the wind is making it sort of creep open slightly.
No,
Thank
I'm gonna
God. We're
say-
safe, guys. We're
I'm gonna
safe.
say there's a whiskey ghost.
There's a whiskey ghost. What is its name?
Kevin.
That was so fast. But I like the name Kevin as the ghost. Shut up, Kevin.
Kevin's can die too.
And that kind of ghost, I expect you walk and the ghost is like, ooh, and you're like, cut it out, Kevin.
Damn it, Kevin.
Okay, with water, the nose becomes even more tannic.
Ooh, the taste does too. Man, lively. Wow, that woke up for real.
Yeah, it did. I liked it better before. It's
got
less complex and more bitey.
Super hot and spicy and bitey and
Cinnamon dominant now.
yeah, and the flavors like the sweetness kind of just falls by the wayside. But all of these aggressive flavors float up to the top and just start tossing
Wow.
your ass around the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, not one to really, at least an initial drop of water.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
if you
it
add a little
marries.
water and let it sit for a while, it'll probably be fine.
It could, well, maybe, I don't know. It definitely is going to be a little different over time.
It also flattened it a little bit. Like the end palate for me just got really kind of flat instead of dense and round.
Wow, that is probably one of the most different results from adding a little bit of
For
water.
a bourbon,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, some bourbons doesn't really do anything unexpected.
I get that more commonly.
This was a different animal with just
Yeah.
a few drops of water. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight, may you fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.